Is it clear? Yeah. So today we will discuss mean and range chart and S chart. So how to construct mean chart, range chart, and S chart in Excel. So the same problem I have taken. So we have already done one problem manually. So the same problem I have taken. So for the construction of mean, range, and S chart. Okay. So this is the problem. Serial number. How many samples are there? 12 samples are there. And then life of bulbs in hours. So each sample, how many observations are there? 4 observations are given. 4 observations are given to you. So you have to construct mean chart, range chart, and S chart. So first you have to construct mean chart. So that means mean chart means you require mean values. Already manually you have done. So first thing is you have to calculate mean values. So I will calculate mean values first. So place the cursor in the first cell, and then here summation option will be available in the toolbar. Just press that button. You will get sum, average, count, max, min, and more functions. So I want average. Average means mean formula. So mean means what is that? Average. You have to press average. And then I don't want serial 1 to 1385. Where are the observations? Observations are actually 1081, 363, 1092, 1395. Select only those values. So I am selecting only that 4 values I am selecting, and then press enter. And then press enter. Automatically we are getting the mean value. So first sample mean value is 980. So already I have written the formula. So that you can drag, you will get the remaining values. Just I am dragging all the values. So you are getting all the means. So I want total means. X double bar means you require mean total. So I am calculating mean total now. Mean total is nothing but already toolbar summation option is available. Same, click that button. First option is sum. So I want sum of the mean values. So press that sum button. So like you are getting 980 to 901. Up to 901 you are getting the total. Just press enter button. Automatically will get the mean total. Okay. So this is a mean calculation. So only one observation I have calculated mean. Remaining I can drag, I will get the remaining values. So next you have to calculate range. So for range calculation, manually you have done maximum value and minimum value. Then you have identified range is nothing but maximum minus minimum. Range is nothing but maximum minus minimum. So that means, so in the system, first you have to calculate the maximum values. After that you have to calculate the minimum values, and then range you have to calculate. Range is nothing but maximum minus minimum. So first I will calculate maximum values. So place the cursor in the first cell. Same. Again, go to toolbar. Summation option will be there. Auto sum. Press that button. You will get sum, average, count, max. So you can identify maximum value and minimum value. First, I have to calculate maximum value. So press that maximum button. So what are the cells that I have selected? 1 to 1980 it is selected, but I don't require 1 and 1980. I want only observations. What are the observations? 1081, 363, 1092, 1385. Select only those cells. In this I want the maximum value. So I have applied the formula. Press enter. Automatically will get the maximum value. So 1081, 363, 1092, 1385. What is the maximum value? Will get 1385. So I got the maximum value. Now. So I have written the formula. Now you can drag. You will get the remaining values. So I already got the maximum value. So maximum total is not required. I want range total. So maximum values are computed for the 12 samples. Next you have to calculate minima. So place the cursor in the first cell, same as it is. Place the cursor in the first cell. Go to toolbars. Auto sum option will be available. There, select minimum now. Minimum value you want. Again, the same concept. I want only observations. Observations means 1081, 363, 1092, 1385. Select only those cells. By default, all the cells will be selected. You want only 4 cells. 4 cells you have to select because 4 observations are there. Okay, and then press enter. You got minimum values 363. If you want, you can cross check. 1081, 363, 1092, 1385. What is the minimum value? 363. That's why you got 363. So I have written the formula. Now you can drag. You will get the remaining values. So all the 12 samples, you will get the minimum values. So now I know maximum values. I know minimum values. Now I can calculate range. What is the range formula? All of you know range formula. What is the range formula? Range formula is nothing but maximum minus minimum. Just I will calculate, I will apply that formula. So place the cursor in the first cell. Whenever you are writing the formula, remember, whenever you are writing the formula, always press equal to button. So press equal to button, and then maximum value minus minimum values. So maximum value minus minimum values. Maximum values are changing. Minimum values are also changing. Okay, no, there are different values, 1385, 1053. So whenever values are different, always select. Whenever constant value is there, always type. In this case, maxima values are different, minima values are also different. So whenever values are different, always you have to select. So what is the formula? Maxima value. Select the first cell, maxima value, then automatically will get Z2 because maxima values are changing. That's why I am selecting. Maxima value minus minima values are also changing, 363, 330, 456, like that. So select the first cell and then automatically maximum minus minimum you will get, and then press enter. Then press enter. Then you will get first value, and then you can drag. You will get the remaining values. You will get the remaining values. So these are the range values you will get. Suppose if you type the values, you won't get the remaining values. Just I will show that one also. Suppose if anyone can do calculation like this, equal to button, 1385 is the first value minus 363 is the second value. Suppose if you type the values, what happened is first value will get, but remaining values you won't get. The same value you will get 1022. The reason is here maxima values are changing. It is not constant. Minima values are also changing. It is not constant. Whenever values are changing, always select. Remember, now onwards, whenever values are changing, always select. Constant value means type. So here maxima values are changing, minima values are changing. So that's why what you have to do, equal to button, press the first maximum value minus, and then minimum value, first value you have to select, and then press enter. Automatically will get the first value. Now you can drag, you will get the remaining values. Like that, you have to calculate the range values. So I want range total also. Range total is also required. So place the cursor here. Place the cursor in the last cell of the range, and then again go to summation, auto sum option. Sum option will be available. Press the sum button and then enter. Automatically will get the range values. Automatically will get the range values. So first I will tell you mean chart and range chart. After that I will tell you S chart. So mean chart construction. Mean chart means you require UCL, you require LCL, you require CL, you require mean values, because already you know manually you have done. Mean values are required. Mean values you will identify. Upper control limit is required, lower control limit is required, control limit is required. So I am using mean with range now. So mean with range means standards are not given. What are the formulas? You know the formula, X double bar plus A to R bar. I am estimating mean chart by using range. That means which formulas I have to apply? X double bar plus A to R bar, X double bar minus A to R bar, and X double bar is the CR formula. So first I will calculate X double bar plus A to R bar. So if you want to calculate X double bar, first you required to calculate X double bar. First you required to calculate X double bar. So what is the X double bar formula? X double bar formula, all of you know. X double bar is nothing but whenever you are writing the formula, always press equal to button. X double bar means if only one value you are selecting. X double bar means only one value you are calculating. So one value you are calculating, if it is a constant or if it is a changing variable, you can select or type your wish. So X double bar only single value I am calculating. That means X double bar formula is X bar total. X bar total is this one. X bar total is this one. You can select or you can type, no problem, because you are not dragging here. Only one value you are calculating. So divide by how many values you have added, how many mean values you have added, 12 mean values you have added. So divide by 12 and then press enter. Automatically you will get X double bar. And similarly you have to calculate R bar. So R bar, whenever you want to calculate, press equal to button and then R total. What is R total you got? This is R total. If you want to select. Otherwise you can type also, because only one value you are calculating, no problem. Okay, so divide by, again 12 samples you have added, divide by 12. So this is the range value. So X double bar is known, R bar is known. Now I can calculate the UCL value. So what is the UCL formula? UCL formula, all of you know, X double bar plus A to R bar. Whenever you are writing the formula, always press equal to button. Whenever you are writing the formula, always press equal to button. So equal to X double bar. You know the value now. So now if you observe, see here, if you have to calculate the first value, you have to calculate the first value, and remaining values you have to drag. Now in this one mean chart UCL, you will get one single value or different values, because here you will get UCL only single value. Single value means you can type those values. So what is the formula? Don't select. Single value I will get UCL value for all the 12 samples. You will get some value. All the 12 samples you will get only one value. So whenever you will get only one value, don't select. If you select and then drag, you will not get. Suppose I will tell you, I will show that one. Suppose someone will select this one, X double bar values. If you are selecting X double bar plus means X double bar plus sorry press the equal to button, and then X double bar, and then plus X double bar plus A2 value. All of you know A2 value. What is A2 value? 0.729. 0.729 into asterisk button, R bar value. Suppose if you select R bar value, what happened? I will show you. So first value will get greater than, so close the brackets and then press enter. So first value you are getting. Suppose if you drag, what happened here? Because all the 12 samples same value, but you are getting zeros here. Why? What is the reason? Because UCL you will get only single value. Single value means don't select. Don't select. You have to type these values. So now I will do that one. So delete this one. Now place the cursor equal to button, X double bar. Now I will type what is X double bar value. 905.5 905.5 X double bar plus brackets open. A2 value is a constant means types 0.729 asterisk. Now R bar value, what is R bar value? Don't select. R bar value is 490.8 490.8, and then close the brackets, enter. Now we are getting 1263.63.3. Now for all the samples, this is the UCL value. Now you can track, you will get the same value for all the 12 samples. So 12 samples, same UCL value. Because I have to draw the graph manually, you can draw the graph by dotted horizontal line. But in system, first sample 1263, second sample 1263, 12th sample also 1263. So you have to denote like this. Next you have to calculate LCL. Now LCL calculation is easy. All of you know what is that? Equal to, press equal to button. X double bar. What is the X double bar value? Got 905.5. 905.5. Now minus X double bar minus. Open the brackets. Open the brackets. A2 value 0.729. 0.729. That is a constant value. Asterisk. Again R bar. Don't select. Type that value. What is that value? 490.8. 490.8, and then close the brackets, and then press enter. So 547.7 you are getting, and then drag. For all the 12 samples you will get same LCL value. Because why you required all the values of 12 samples LCL? If you denote, then only you will get the chart. So that means CL. Last one is CL formula. All of you know CL formula. CL equal to X double bar. So don't select. X double bar is a fixed value that you can type here. So what is X double bar value? 905.5, and then press enter, and then drag. You will get same values. If you select, you will get zeros here. If you don't select, if you type that value, automatically you will get all are 95. So now I know UCL, I know LCL, I know CL, but mean chart you have to construct. Mean chart means you require mean values. So actually my mean values are here. My mean values are here. I want to copy these values here so that I can select at a time UCL, LCL, and CL mean values for chart construction. So now I have to select, I have to copy these values, these mean values here. So that means what I will do, generally you will do copy. Generally in system, what you will do, you will copy and then you will paste. But if you paste, what happened here, you will get a different values here. Why you are getting different values? Because these mean values I got by applying the formula. By applying the formula, I got these values. If you copy and paste, you will get different values. So that's why what you have to do, copy these values first. Copy these values, and then place the cursor here, right click, paste special option will be available to you. Paste special option, and then in that values, same values I want. Whatever values are here, those values only you have to select. That means put the cursor on values, okay, and then press OK button. Then automatically the same values you will get. Now see, you will get the same values. Same values you are getting. If you copy paste, you will get different values. So what you have to do, copy and then go to paste special and then select values and then press OK button, then you will get the same values. So now I know UCL, I know LCL, I know CL, I know mean values. Now I can construct mean chart. So how will you construct mean chart? Manually you know how to construct mean chart. Now in system, how to construct mean chart means select the chart means already insert option, you have chart options are available, charts are available. Okay, so like already chart options are available to you. So what you have to do, first select last four columns with headings. All the 12 samples you have to select last 4 columns. Why you have to select last 4 columns? In the control chart, UCL will be there, LCL will be there, CL will be there. Mean chart I am constructing, so you require mean values. You require mean values. Okay, so I am selecting last 4 columns with headings, and then go to insert option. Insert option chart you have to select, and then a window is displayed like this. A window is displayed. Now in that, select line, chart type as line, and chart subtype is fourth one. By default, fourth one will be there. So what you have to select, chart type as line and chart subtype as fourth one. By default, fourth one will be there. Only thing is chart type you have to select line, and then press next button, and then press next button again, and then press next button. Now it is asking chart title. What is the title of the chart? Which chart you are constructing? Mean chart. So give the chart title is mean chart. Give the chart title is mean chart. X-axis what you have considered. Charts always x-axis sample numbers. So x-axis give sample numbers. Y-axis what you will consider in mean chart. Y-axis sample means. Y-axis mean chart construction. Sample means you will construct. You will take. So sample means. And then press next button. And then press next button. It is giving now. It is giving 2 conditions here. You want the output in the new sheet, or you want the output in the same sheet. So in the examination, you have to show the output in the same sheet. I don't want in the new sheet. While taking printouts, you can consider new sheet. But while doing examination, in the examination, you can show that in the same sheet. Same sheet means by default, same sheet will be there. I will press finish button now. Now, if you see, you can, if you want, you can enlarge this one. Now, I think all of you able to see the diagram neatly. Already manually you have constructed. Now see, UCL. UCL is a blue line. Now you will not get dotted lines here. Okay, UCL is a blue line, and the yellow line is a CL, and pink line is LCL, and this green, whatever green line is called mean values. Now chart is in control or not. So see, if all the points falls within the control limits. See, these are the points all falls within UCL and LCL. So therefore the process is in control. The process is in control. Is it clear now, mean chart, everybody? Or any doubt in mean chart? Is it clear? If it is clear, we will move to range chart. Yes. Okay. So I will upload this video in YouTube also. Don't worry. So next we will construct range chart. Now mean chart is completed. I think all of you understood mean chart. It is easy to calculate. The only thing is now I will delete this one. I will delete this one now. Only thing is sometimes you will get more values here. Suppose you are getting 1263.3445. So then what you have to do, you have to select all these cells and right click, format cells, number, decimal places, 1 is enough. 1 is enough. You can make it as 1, and then like you will get like this. You will get like this. So you will get after point, you will get more points. So just select all the cells. Okay, and then right click, format cells, number, make the decimal place as 1. Then automatically you will get these values. I hope all of you understood mean chart. Then we will move to range chart now. So for range chart, what you will do, same procedure. Range chart you require UCL. Range chart you require UCL, and next LCL, and then CL, and then range values. I want range values here, because range chart, if you want to construct range values here. So range chart, when standards are not given, I have given the formulas manually. You have done already. What is the range chart formula? UCL formula D4R bar. D4R bar is the value. So D4 value I have already told yesterday. So manually we have completed. So equal to D4 value. What is the D4 value? That is a constant value, 2.282. D4 value is 2.282 into R bar. Just now we have calculated. What is R bar value? R bar value is 490.8. See, 490.8 R bar value. So R bar value is 490.8. 490.8. And then press enter. Now you are getting the value. Now you can drag. You will get the remaining values. Later on, I will format the cells. Next, I will calculate LCL. What is the LCL formula? Equal to, whenever you are writing the formula, press always equal to button. D3 value is always 0. 0 into R bar value, 490.8. 490.8, and then press enter. Automatically, you will get 0. Now you can drag. You will get the remaining values. Same values you will get 0. Last one, CL equal to R bar. So press equal to button. R bar value. What is R bar value? 490.8. Don't select. Type that value. If you select, next values you won't get. So always type that value. It is a constant value. So that's why I'm typing. And then press equal to button and then drag. You will get all the values. Now I know UCL, I know LCL, I want range values here. Same procedure, range values I have to copy. Where range values are there? These are the range values. So these are the range values here. So what you have to do, copy. What you have to do, you have to select, copy, and then what you have to use the option. What is the option you have to use? Place the cursor in the first cell and then right click, paste special. Select paste special. In that, by default all will be there, so select values, same values I want, and then press OK button. Now you are getting all the values. So now I want decimal place will be only 1 point. I want only 1 point. Here 4 points I got. So what I will do, I will select the entire thing and right click, format cells, number, decimal place is 1, and then press OK button. Automatically you are getting 1120. Now 1120 you are getting. So now I know UCL, I know LCL, I know CL, I know range values now. Okay, now same concept. What is the concept? Select the last 4 columns with headings. Then what you have to do, go to insert option, go to insert, and then select chart. And then by default column will be there. You have to select line, chart type as line, and chart subtype as fourth one. By default fourth one will be there, and press next button, and then press next button. Chart title, what is the chart title? Range chart, range chart, range chart, range chart. Okay, and then x-axis. X-axis is nothing but what is the x-axis? You have considered x-axis always sample numbers. X-axis always sample numbers. And then y-axis. Now range chart means sample ranges. Sample ranges. Sample ranges you have to consider. Okay, and then press next button. Same sheet I want output, so press finish button. Now see the diagram. Yesterday we have done the same diagram. You will get like this only. If you want, you can enlarge this one. Now see UCL, LCL, CL. So now x-axis itself LCL, x-axis itself LCL, pink line will be there, x-axis dotted line. Okay, and yellow line is a CL, and then blue line is UCL. Now all the points, now observe these points, all the points are in between UCL and LCL. So that's why you are getting in control. So R chart is also in control. Is it clear now? Range chart is clear? Everybody? Range chart is clear or any doubt? I hope you understood now. It is clear. Okay. So now we will move to the last one. What is the last one? Last one is S chart. S chart. So, but what happened here? S values I have not calculated. Only range values I have calculated. Just I will insert one column here so that I can calculate S values here. Standard deviation values. Standard deviation values. Actually, yesterday manual calculation we got wrong answers. Actually, standard deviations. Now we will see what is the correct answers of standard deviation. So place the cursor in the first cell, same as it is, place the cursor in the first cell, place the cursor in the first cell. Now I have to calculate standard deviation. So place the cursor in the first cell and then go to insert, otherwise go to summation option will be there. Here more functions will be there, more functions, press that more functions. Now you are getting a window there. By default statistical mathematical functions will be there. Select statistical functions. All functions will be there. By default you can select statistical functions and then go to standard deviation. Go to standard deviation, press S symbol, S standard deviation until you got standard deviation. STDEV, standard deviation, STDEV option, press OK button. Press OK button. It is asking where your values are there. I have already told what are the values. Only 1081, 363, 1092, 1385. Only 4 values are there. Select only 4 values. Select only 4 values and then press OK button. And then press OK button. Now you will get the standard deviation. So yesterday we got wrong values. These are the correct values now. Yesterday you got 276 or 376 something. So these S value. Later on you can cross check once, manual calculation. So now I have applied the formula. Now I will drag. I will get all the values. So I want to after point only one place. After point I want only one place. So select this cell, select the column, right click, format cells, number, decimal place is 1. Decimal place is 1 and press OK button. Then automatically you are getting standard deviations. So now standard deviations I got. So what you have to calculate now? What you have to calculate UCL. I will insert one more column here. UCL, LCL, CL. I will insert one more column. Yeah. Now UCL, and next one is LCL, and then CL, CL, and last standard deviations SD, standard deviations SD. SD. Before that, I have to calculate S bar because UCL formula S bar is required. So where standard deviations are there, my standard deviations are here. This is my standard deviation. Take the total here. So same summation button, auto sum option will be available, and then press enter. Automatically you are getting S total is 2611. But I have to calculate S bar. Just I will calculate here S bar. S bar I will calculate here. So S bar, what is the formula? Equal to button. What is the value? You will get 2261 if you want to select, because that is a single value, divided by 12, and then enter. So make it as 1 point, round it as 1 point. So this is the value I got. Just I will make it as format cells, number, decimal place is 1. Yeah. So now 217.16 I got S bar. S bar is 217.16 I got. I think I have written the correct one. Yeah, 217.16. Now I can calculate UCL. Now 217.16 is the value. What is the UCL formula? B4. Can anyone tell me B4 value? What is the B4 value yesterday? For n equal to 4, what is the B4 value? I forgot what is that value, B4 value. Anybody remember? Otherwise, give me a minute. I will tell you the B4 value. B4 value is 2.266. 2.266. So press equal to button. 2.266 into what is the S bar you are getting now? Just now we are getting S bar. What is that S bar value? S bar value is 217.6. 217.6. 217.6. And then press enter. Now we are getting UCL value. Now we drag it. You will get all the values. Similarly, LCL you have to calculate. What is LCL formula? Equal to 0 into 217 point something. What is that value? 217.6. Yeah, 217.6. 217.6. And then press enter. You are getting 0, and then drag. You will get all the values. And then CL. CL is nothing but equal to 217.6. And then enter. And then drag. You will get all the values. And then standard deviations you have to copy. So copy standard deviation values, right click copy, and then paste special. Place the cursor in the first cell, paste special values, and then press OK button. Format cells, number, decimal place, what you have to consider, 1 you have to consider, press OK button. Now select the last 4 columns with headings, and then go to insert, chart, and then line, and then 4th subtype. Next, give the chart title as S chart, x-axis sample numbers, y-axis sample standard deviations. Press next button, and then finish button. Now we are getting S chart like this. So S chart is also in control. See, S chart is also in control. I hope everyone understood.